And hello, this is Noah with Brickviewers here with a LEGO Star Wars review, and today we have the Battle of Endor. This is a 2009 set with 890 pieces, 12 minifigures, and it's set 8038, and it retailed for $99.99 with 2 instruction books. And the first minifigure we will be going over is Chief Chirpa. So he has a little bit of printing on the hood, the bottom part there, and on the back, nothing. And then next, Poplu or Poplo, whatever you feel like calling him. Yellow hood with some feathers on the side, and a little bit of stitching looking printing on the bottom there. And he's plain on the back like the rest. Over here we have Rebel Commando with a frown. Has some printing on the front there. And then on the back, if you take off that white piece, he has a thing that's blocking the printing anyhow, but it's more printing. I'll just take off the head for you there and show you that. There's that. And then we have a Rebel Commando with a beard. He has the same printing as the other one. Same thing on the back there. Next, we have Princess Leia in her Endor clothes. She has printing on the front and on the back like most of the other guys. And Han Solo, who has printing on the legs and the front with his traditional Han Solo clothes and nothing on the back. And R2-D2, which looks the same as most every other R2-D2. And gray head and printing on the dome part. And then over here we have Biker Scouts, and they have some printing on the front, which I believe is unique to this set, but I'm not sure on that. And on the back it is blank. And then we have another one here. He's kind of stuck. There we go. And he is exactly the same. And then in the ATST here, we got Chewbacca, and it's the old blank boring one. Like that. He has his belt thing, his sash. Finally, or not finally, almost finally, we have Ewok Wicket. And he's on the glider, and he has a little bit of printing above his face, and like all the other one, there's nothing behind him. And then inside here we got an Imperial ATST pilot slash guy who just sits inside that place and does all the stuff, and he has some printing on the front and on the back and the chin strap. So now I will show you the speeder bikes, which they are pretty much the same with all the speeder bikes. They got the big speeder bike part and it connects to the front, and then they just sit like that. Not sure if you can see that good, but yeah, it comes with 2 of those. And then I'll bring the glider back. The glider, it has a clear stand, and it has a little thing back here. It's going to be kind of hard to show you this, but if you lift that up, a gray cylinder, like a rock, falls out. And next up here, we have the catapult. It has a spear on the side, and a bow with a pile of rocks over there, and whoa, and it shoots pretty good. Shoots pretty far. Nice. Alright, always push that stuff to the side and bring the ATST over. Now, this one is pretty cool. I don't know how good this will be shown, but the head turns. It can turn all the way around, but gets a little stuck. And the legs, if I hold it by the head here, and you rotate the gear, the legs do in fact move for a walking animation, I guess you could say. You got a flick fire missile. I can never get those, but on the side here, and on this side, just some aesthetic guns. And then this top bit up here opens up, but if you want more access, the whole thing opens up, and you can see your minifigure in there. And let me get that missile back in there. So yeah. Now for the big set itself, the base, these two things up here, you can push them down, and using spring mechanisms, it blows out the walls. And then if we turn that, let me collect those, that bush, bring those over, and turn the set around. That opens up like that, and you have some computer terminals here, another one there, and those energy things for the satellite that shield the Death Star. And these gears here do close the door pretty well. Sometimes. It's not the best. And then these panels also fall out, but that's not really for any purpose. And that does snap together sometimes. It's not the strongest. And I'll show you the doors opening from the front. If I can get it. There we go, like that. And you might be able to see the computer terminals in there. And here's just that falling out. No purpose, but instead of having Lego have to secure it, that works just as fine. And you got some bushes around. It's a pretty good set. I like it. I ended up rebuilding it and destroying it a couple of times, reusing it. So, yeah. So, thank you all for watching. If you like, please leave a like. If you didn't like, do nothing actually. Subscribe if you haven't, and see ya.